First, we want to get to the big story. For 6 months, Savannah Spurlock's family has been searching for answers, hoping to bring the missing Madison County mother of 4 home.
Their hopes were dashed last night when police found a body now positively identified as Savannah Spurlock, buried behind a home in Garrett County. The owner's son, one of 3 men last seen with Spurlock in January, is behind bars tonight.
Within the past hour, state police released more about the investigation and the charges David Sparks faces so far. LEX 18's Jacqueline Nye joins us live from Richmond with tonight's big story at 5.
Yeah, heart-wrenching news as state police have announced that the human remains found on the property of Fall Lake Road have been identified as that of 23-year-old Savannah Spurlock. Now, Savannah Spurlock was last seen leaving the other bar in Lexington with 3 men. And one of those men, David Sparks, has been charged in connection. As for the other 2 men in the video, KSP says they have been interviewed in this investigation, but no charges so far have been made. And they wouldn't speculate if charges would be expected for those 2 men in the future. State police, Garrett County Police, and the FBI spent several hours at the home of David Sparks' parents on Fall Lake Road yesterday, focusing their investigation on property behind the house. We watched as investigators collected evidence bags and a box from the property. And this isn't the first time police had searched this home. They had dogs search the property in February, but nothing came of that search. Now, state police say Savannah Spurlock's body was not placed on this property recently.
Of things that we're going to be continuing to look at in the coming days and weeks as part of the ongoing investigation, trying to determine when the body may have been placed there.
Again, the human remains found on the property of the Fall Lake home in Garrett County have been positively identified as 23-year-old Savannah Spurlock. State police say they're still waiting on results for an autopsy on her cause of death. In Madison County, Jacqueline Nye, LEX 18 News.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you. Police say 23-year-old David Sparks was a prime suspect in this case from the very beginning.
Police seriously learned it was his own father who got the ball rolling when he noticed a foul odor on his Garrett County property. She continues our big story team coverage.
David Sparks was arraigned here in his own hometown of Garrett County. We've learned a lot more about the past 24 hours. For months, he was only known as one of the men seen leaving the other bar in Lexington with Savannah Spurlock the night she vanished in early January of this year. Police say all 3 men with her were questioned and denied knowing anything about her disappearance. But yesterday, a big break in the case. Police say David Sparks' own father, a local minister, noticed a foul odor in the backyard of his property here on Fall Lake Road. He's the one who called his attorney, which then led to this massive police search around his yard and ultimately to the discovery of human remains buried, concealed in an unnatural position, according to the arrest citation. Soon after, police charged the 23-year-old with evidence tampering and abuse of a corpse. Savannah's family knew for months Sparks was a primary suspect, but overnight, their worst fears came true.
We are heartbroken to confirm that Savannah's remains were found on the property of a home in Garrett County overnight.
We've learned the night Savannah disappeared, she was seen walking into this Price Court home that Sparks rented at the time. She was never seen leaving it. Police say Sparks told them Savannah left on her own, a claim her mother and father never believed, not for a second.
You know, after 5.5 months, it's just not looking good. The way I look at it is if she isn't here, she's looking down on us in a better place in heaven. And she can see that we're taking care of her kids.
In court, Sparks entered a not guilty plea to the charges against him. He was handcuffed and guarded by 2 deputies. News of his arrest hard for Savannah's family, but they say now they know the truth. In Garrett County, Lee Searcy, LEX 18 News.